Hey champs of Examsnet, welcome to the question series of Examsnet. I hope this series of detailed explanation is helping you a lot. Let's start this session. Here is a question. A closed box is built of wood of uniform thickness. Its external dimensions are 12 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter. If the inner surface area is 376 square centimeter, then what is the thickness of the wood? It is a very interesting question. External dimensions are 12, 10 and 8. So if we have to find the internal dimensions, what we have to do is we have to subtract 1 from 12, 10 and 8, or we can say we have to subtract the internal dimensions from this given dimension. So according to this question, it is a closed box. So let this be the closed box and let this be another box. You can see that external dimensions are 12, 10 and 8. So let this be 10 and let this be 8. Now you can see that if we want the dimension of inner box, then we have to subtract this one and we have to subtract this one. So the dimensions of inner box, or we can say the internal dimensions, will be, this will be 10. Similarly, subtracting 2 from 10, it will be 8. And similarly, subtracting 2 from 8, it will be 6. So the dimensions which are internal are 10, 8 and 6. These are the internal dimensions. I hope it is clear to you. It is also given in the question that inner surface area is 376. It means that lateral surface area is 376. And we know that this is in a form of a cuboid. So we know that lateral surface area of a cuboid is 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. So let us put the values here. It will be equals to 2 into 10 into 8 plus 8 into 6 plus 6 into 10. It will be equals to 2 into 80 plus 48 plus 60. On further solving, it will be equal to 376. Yes, on solving, the surface area is 376 according to the internal dimensions. In the question, the value is given for the external dimensions, but according to the internal dimensions, also the surface area is 376 square centimeter. It means that the thickness of the inner wood is 1 centimeter, which we have already seen. So in this way, you can solve this kind of question. You just have to verify that the surface area for both the internal and external box is equal or not. If it is equal, then the thickness will be always 1 centimeter. Next question is, X, Y and Z are 3 equilateral triangles. The sum of areas of X and Y is equal to the area of Z. If the side lengths of X and Y are 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively, then what is the side length of Z? It is given that there are 3 equilateral triangles. So first let us write the area of equilateral triangle. Can you tell me what is the area of an equilateral triangle? The area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 into a square, where a is the side. In the question, it is given that the sum of areas of X and Y. So sum of areas of X and Y means area of X plus area of Y. It is equal to the area of Z. Now we will apply the formula here. There are sides given, which is 6 and 8. 6 is the side for X and 8 is the side for Y. And remember that X and Y both are the equilateral triangles. So area of X will be root 3 by 4 into 6 square plus area of Y will be root 3 by 4 into 8 square is equal to area of Z. See, we don't know the side length of Z. So let the side length of Z be X. So it will be root 3 by 4 into X square. Now from here, taking root 3 by 4 common, it will be 6 square plus 8 square is equal to root 3 by 4 into X square. Root 3 by 4 and root 3 by 4 will be cancelled. So x square will be 36 plus 64. X square will be 100 and x will be equals to 10. So this is the side length of the triangle Z. Therefore, we can say that option C is the correct option here. Next question is, what is the time taken by the person to cover one round of a circular park of diameter 210 meter if he walks at a speed of 6 kilometer per hour? We have to find the time taken by a person here. Since it is given a circular park of diameter is given 210. So radius will be 210 by 2, which is 105. And since it is a circular park, means the distance or the circumference will be equals to 2 pi r. And it is also given in the question that take pi is equal to 22 by 7. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 105, it will be equals to 15. So it will be 44 into 15. Let it be this only. Now we have to find the time and we have the distance and the speed. Speed is 6 kilometer per hour. But first let us convert it into minutes because the options are in minutes. So 6 kilometer per hour will be converted in minutes as 6 into 1000 for kilometer. And for the conversion of hours into minute, divisible by 60. So it will be 100. Now we know that distance is equals to speed into time. And the speed is now 600. No, it is 100. 100 into, let the time be t. We already know the distance. Distance is 44 into 15. So it will be t is equal to 44 into 15 will be 660 upon 100. So it will be something 6.6. So the correct option here is option number A, which is 6.6 minutes. I hope this question is clear to you. It was a very, very simple question. Next question is, in an equilateral triangle of side 2 root 3 centimeter, a circle is inscribed touching the sides. There is an equilateral triangle. Let this be the equilateral triangle. A circle is inscribed touching the sides. So let this be the circle. This is the circle that is inscribed inside a circle, inside a triangle. What is the area of the remaining portion? You can see that this is the remaining portion. We have to just find the area of the remaining portion. It simply implies that area of triangle minus area of this particular circle. And since it is an equilateral triangle, it means that area of equilateral triangle will be root 3 by 4 into a square. A is 2 root 3. So root 3 by 4 into 2 root 3 square minus area of this circle which is inscribed in the triangle. And we know that when a circle is inscribed, there is a inner radius or inner diameter. So in this case, the inner is given by side upon 2 root 3. This is the formula. Side is 2 root 3 upon 2 root 3, which is 1. So we can say that the inner radius is 1. We know area of circle is pi r square and radius is 1, means pi into 1 square. So it will be root 3 by 4 into 4 into 3 minus pi. 4 and 4 will be cancelled. So it will be 3 root 3 minus pi. This is the area of the remaining portion. So the correct option here is option number B. I hope it is clear to you. All the questions are very, very simple. Next question is, a triangle has sides x centimeter, x plus 13 centimeter and x plus 26 centimeter. If its area is 126 square centimeter, then what is the value of x? 3 side lengths are given here. And The correct answer for this question is 15. Let us check it. Let x is equal to 15. Then the side lengths will be 15. 15 plus 13 is 28 and 15 plus 26 will be 41. This will be the three sides when x is equal to 15. Area is given 126. So let us check the area. We know that area of triangle is given by under root of s into s minus a, s minus b and s minus c, where s is the semi-perimeter. S is given by a plus b plus c by 2. The value of a plus b plus c is 15 plus 28 plus 41 by 2. This will be equals to 84 by 2. So the value of s is 42. So now let us put here under root of 42 into s minus a means 42 minus 15. It gives 27. Then 42 minus 28 is 14 and 42 minus 41 is 1. Now by prime factorization, it will be 2 into 7 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 7. On further solving, it will be 2 into 7 into 3 into 3, which is 14 into 9, and 14 nines is 126. So we can say that the area is correct, which is 126 centimeters. So the correct value of x is 15. Therefore, option D is the correct option here. I hope it is clear to you. Next question is, ABCD is a parallelogram. A circle through A, B and C intersects CD produced at E. Which one of the following is or are correct? It is given that it is a parallelogram. So first, let us make a parallelogram. Let this be the parallelogram, which is ABCD. Means it will be A, B, C, and this will be D. We know that in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Means we can say that AD is parallel to BC. And we can also say that AB is parallel to CD. And we also know that opposite sides are equal. It means that AD is equals to BC and AB is equal to CD, since it is a parallelogram. Now, according to question, a circle through A, B and C intersects CD produced at E. The line CD is produced at E. So let this be the point E. And there is a circle which intersects A and B also. So let us start it from here. Let this be the circle. It is intersecting A and B and it will go through E also. So let this be the required circle here. It is intersecting through C also. Let this be the required circle. See, it is not in exactly the shape of a circle, but this diagram is just to make you understand. It is a rough diagram. So let this be the circle. Now we know that AB and CD are parallel lines and CB is a transversal. Whenever a transversal comes between two parallel lines, then sum of interior angles is always equals to 180 degree. So let this angle be theta. So this angle will be 180 minus theta, because we know that their sum is equals to 180. So this angle is 180 minus theta. Again, there is a concept that whenever there is a parallelogram which is inside a circle and the circle is touching all its vertex, then in this parallelogram or quadrilateral, the opposite angles are equal, because it is a cyclic quadrilateral, or you can say it is a cyclic parallelogram. So according to that, the opposite angles are equal and the sum of opposite angles is also equal to 180 degree. So now in this case, angle D and angle B are opposite angles. So we can say that angle B will be also 180 minus theta. And since this portion is 180 minus theta, and we know that this whole portion is 180. So this particular portion, which is angle ADE, will be equals to theta. Now let us join A and E. You can see that it will form a triangle. So now the triangle we have is A, D and E. We know that angle D is theta and angle E is also theta because it makes an angle when a circle is there. Now, since both this angle are equal to theta, it means that the sides are equal and the sides is AD and AE. So we can say that AD is equals to AE because the angles are equal. When two angles are equal, then their opposite sides are also equal. So we can say that the first statement is correct, which says that A is equals to AD. Now, since this angle is theta, because we know that opposite angles are equal, so this particular angle will be 180 minus theta, or we can say that this whole angle will be 180 degree minus theta. Now, let us look at the second statement. Second statement is CD is equal to D. You can see that there is no such relation that can be formed between CD and DE because CD is the side of a parallelogram and D is the line which is produced from D to E. Therefore, no relations can be formed for CD and DE. Therefore, second statement is not correct. So, only first statement is correct for this question. Therefore, we can say option A is the correct option here. Next question is consider the following statements. First statement is in an equilateral triangle, the centroid and center of circumcircle coincide. We know that in an equilateral triangle, the centroid, the circumcenter, the incenter and the orthocenter, all this coincide when it is a equilateral triangle. So we can say that first statement is absolutely correct. Second statement is angle bisector of a cyclic quadrilateral form another cyclic quadrilateral. In the previous question, we have seen what is a cyclic quadrilateral. This is a cyclic quadrilateral which is inside a circle. Let this be the angles. Now the angle bisector of, let us name it first, A, B, C and D. The angle bisector of B will be somewhere here. The angle bisector of A will be somewhere here. The angle bisector of C will be somewhere here. And the angle bisector of D will be also somewhere here. So now let us join all the angle bisector. So it will be again forming a line and you can see that it is also a cyclic quadrilateral only. So we can say that the angle bisectors of a quadrilateral form another cyclic quadrilateral. So second statement is also correct. And the third statement is every cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. It is also correct because we know that every parallelogram is a rectangle. Therefore, statement 3 is also correct. So for this question, all the statements are correct. Therefore, the correct option is option number D, which is 1, 2 and 3. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC. So let us make a trapezium here. Let this be the trapezium. It is given that AB is parallel to DC. Further, in the question, it is given that the vertices A, B, C, D pass through a circle. It means that every vertices pass through a circle. So, let this be a circle. Again, it is just a rough diagram to make you understand. This is the circle. Which of the following is correct? First statement is AD is equal to BC. You can see that this is AD and this is BC. We know that the opposite sides of a trapezium are equal. Therefore, we can say that AD is equals to BC. So first statement is absolutely correct. Now let us talk about the second statement, which is angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. You can see that this is a cyclic trapezium. And I have already explained you the concept that in a cyclic parallelogram or in a cyclic quadrilateral or in a cyclic trapezium, the angles which are opposite to each other have a sum of 180 degree. Means let this be angle X, let this be angle Y. So it means that x plus y will be 180 degree. So we can say that angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So second statement is also correct. Now let us talk about the third statement, which is angle A plus angle D is 180 degree. You can see angle A is x and this is angle D. It cannot be equal to 180 degree because it is a trapezium. If it were a parallelogram, then it was possible, because we know that in a parallelogram, there is a transversal and the sum of interior angles is 180, but it is not a parallelogram. It is a trapezium. It means that their sum cannot be equal to 180 degrees. So statement 3 is absolutely wrong. So for this question, only statement 1 and 2 is correct, which is option number A here. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. AB and DC when produced meet in E. Which one of the statements is or are correct? You can see that almost all the questions have cyclic quadrilateral or cyclic trapezium or cyclic parallelogram. So first let us make a cyclic quadrilateral. Let this be the circle and let this be the quadrilateral inside a circle. It is given that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So first let us name it A, B, C and D. AB and DC when produced meet in E. AB and DC is produced, so they will meet in E. See, it is a straight line only. It is not a slant line. This is E. Now, the statements is triangle EBC is similar to triangle EAD and angle CBE plus DAE is equal to 180 degree. CBE means this angle and DAE means this angle. So the sum of both these angles is 180 degree. It is the statement number 2. We know that in a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles have the sum 180 degree. Let this angle be x. So this angle will be 180 minus x, because we know that x plus y is equal to 180. So y will be equals to 180 minus x. So this angle is 180 minus x. Similarly, let this angle be y. Therefore, this angle will be 180 minus y according to this concept. And since this angle is 180 degree minus x, then this portion will be x, because we know that in a straight line, the whole angle is 180. So if one portion is 180 minus x, then another will be x. Similarly, this portion will be y, because this is 180 minus y. So the remaining portion will be y. Now you can see that in the statement 2, it is given that angle CBE plus angle DAE is equal to 180 degree. Angle DAE is x and angle CBE is y. There is no such relation in a cyclic parallelogram or quadrilateral that angle inside a circle and angle outside a circle is equal. So we can say that statement 2 is not correct, because there is no such relations which can be formed. Now let us focus on statement A. It says that triangle EBC is similar to triangle EAD. Let us first understand a concept. Two triangles are similar if they have all the angles equal or common. So you can see that in triangle CBE, there are two angles, which is x and y. And this is another angle, which is angle E. And in triangle EAD, which is the big triangle, there are two angles, which is x and y, and also a common angle, which is E. So we can say that angle E is equal to angle E, which is common. Then this is x and this is also x, which is common. This is y and this is also y. Means they have angle x and angle y also common. So you can see that all the three angles are equal and common in both the triangles. Therefore, we can say that both the triangles are similar to each other, because the condition is if all the angles are equal, then the triangles are similar. Therefore, we can say that the first statement is correct. So for this question, only first statement is correct. So the correct option here is option number A. Next question is, in a triangle ABC, DE is a line segment which intersects AB at D and AC at E, such that DE is parallel to BC. So first let us make the required triangle. Let this be the triangle A, B and C. According to the question, a line segment intersects AB at D. So let this be point D, and it intersects AC at E. And it is given that DE is parallel to BC. Since DE is parallel to BC, it implies that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. It is a very basic concept. Now you can see that the line segment DE divides the triangle ABC into two parts. This is the first part and this is the second part. Both are equal, so both will be 1, 1. Now from here, if we want the ratio for AD square upon AB square, then we will get, you can see that AD is 1 and AB means this whole part, means 1 plus 1, which is 2. So AD upon AB will be equals to 1 upon root 2. It means that from here we can say that AD is equal to 1 and AB is equal to root 2. AB is equals to root 2 and AD is equals to 1. So if we want the value of BD, then BD will be equals to root 2 minus 1. And in the question, we have to find the ratio for BD upon AB. So now we have calculated the value for BD. Therefore, BD upon AB will be equals to root 2 minus 1 upon, what is the value of AB? AB is root 2. So this is the required ratio for this question. Therefore, we can say that option number B is correct for this question. Next question is, the height of a cone is 30 centimeter. A small cone is cut off at the top by a plane parallel to its base. If its volume is 1 by 27 of the volume of the given cone, then what is the height of the frustum of the cone? First, let us make the cone here. This is the cone which have the height 30 centimeter. This is 30 centimeter. A small cone is cut off from here. This is the small cone and let its height be h1 and let this 30 centimeter will be h2. It is given that the volume of small cone is 1 by 27 of the volume of the given cone. It means that, see, we have two heights here, h1 and h2. So if we take the ratio, it will be h1 by h2. And when we take the ratio with respect to volume, it will be h1 cube upon h2 cube, because the volume is given, which is 1 by 27. So from here, we will get h1 upon h2 will be equals to 1 by 3. You can see that h1 is 1, means this is 1, and h2 is 3, means 30 is divided into 3 parts. So when 30 is divided into 3 parts, one part will be of 10 centimeter. So this one part is of 10 centimeter because h1 is the one part. So h1 is 10 centimeter. Since h1 is 10 centimeter and this hole is 30 centimeter, means the remaining will be 20. The remaining height of the cone will be 20. And this is what the question asks. So the correct option here is option number D, which is 20 centimeter. I hope it is clear to you. Next question is a rectangular metal sheet is of length 24 centimeter and breadth 18 centimeter. There is a rectangular sheet. Let this be the rectangular sheet. According to question, the length is 24 centimeter and the breadth is 18 centimeter. From each of its corners, a square of side x centimeter is cut off. From each corner, a square is cut off and the side of this square which is cut off is x. So from every corner, a square of x centimeter is cut off and a new box is formed inside here, which is in the imaginary line. If the volume of the box is 640 cubic centimeter, then what is the value of x? We have to find the value of x. You can see that if this whole portion is 24 and 1x and 2x will be cancelled, then the value of this term will be 24 minus 2x. Similarly, the value of this portion, the value of breadth of the small box will be 18 minus 2x. Now we have the length and breadth of the small box, and if the box is folded and an open box is made of the remaining sheet, then the remaining length will be x. Now we know the volume of the sheet or volume of rectangle will be length into breadth into height. So length is 24 minus 2x, breadth is 18 minus 2x and height will be x because it is an open box. And the volume is already given, which is equals to 640. It is already given in the question. Now in the place of x, we have to keep all the values. So let us keep 4. Let us see by keeping 4 here. So 24 minus 2 into 4 is 16. 18 minus 2 into 4 is 10 and remaining is 4. So we can see that 16 into 10 is 160 and 160 into 4 is 640. Yes, according to this, x is equals to 4. The volume is 640. It means that the correct option is option number C, which is 4. You can also look for the other options, but here we have already got the answer. Next question is, let x, y and z be the length, breadth and height of a cuboid. If its volume is 400 cubic centimeter and total surface area is 340 square centimeter, then what is x inverse plus y inverse plus z inverse equal to? We have to find the value for x inverse plus y inverse plus z inverse. It means that it is equals to 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. On further taking the LCM, it will be xyz will be the LCM and it will be yz plus xz plus xy. Now in the question, two values are given, which is volume is 400 cubic centimeter. We know that volume is length into breadth into height. We are talking about the volume of a cuboid. So you can see that here it is length into breadth into height. So means xyz is the volume. And similarly, total surface area is given, which is 340. Total surface area is total surface area is given by 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. You can see here it is length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. But 2 is missing here. So what we will do is we will just divide the 2 by the value. See, total surface area is given, which is 340 according to the question. But since here there is no 2, so we will divide 340 by 2. Or you can write it as 2 into yz plus xz plus xy upon xyz is equal to 340 upon xyz is the volume and volume is given, which is 400. Now this 2 will go to that side. So it will be yz plus xz plus xy upon xyz will be equals to 340 by 2 upon 400. I hope now the concept is clear to you, because in the standard formula 2 is present, but here 2 was not present, so we will just simply divide 340 by 2, because 340 is the total surface area. Now 340 by 2 will be 170 by 400, so it will be 17 by 40. So the value of the given term is 17 by 40. So option number B is correct here. Next question is, two parallel sides of a trapezium are 29 centimeter and 21 centimeter. So first let us make a trapezium. Let this be the trapezium. It is given in the question that two parallel sides. Parallel sides is this side and this side. The measures are given, which is 29 and 21. So let the small side will be 21 and let the big side be 29 centimeter. Non-parallel sides are equal and each is of length 8.5. Let us name it A, B, C and D. You can see that AC and BD are the non-parallel sides and both are equal. And the measure is given, which is 8.5, means both are 8.5. What is the area of the trapezium? We have to find the area of the trapezium. So the first thing that we have to do is draw a perpendicular from A to CD and draw another perpendicular from B to CD. We know that this angle is 90 degree and this will be also 90 degree. Now you can see that if perpendicular is drawn, means it will be drawn at some point. So let this point be E and F. Now if AB is equal to 21 centimeter, then EF will be also 21 centimeter. Now if we want to find CE and FD, which is this portion, you can see this portion here, we have to subtract 21 from 29, because when we subtract 21 from 29, then we will get the remaining length of the two triangles. You can see two right angle triangle here, ACE and BFD. So to find CE and FD, you can see that CD is equals to 29. So CD minus EF is CE plus FD. When we will subtract 29, see here there is 21. So we have to subtract this 21 from 29. So we will get this FD and we will get CE. So 29 minus 21 is 8. But you can see that 8 is the sum of both the sides, means 8 is the sum of FD and CE. So CE will be 8 by 2, which is 4. And similarly, FD will be also 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Now we have the base and we have the hypotenuse. Let us find the perpendicular by Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, perpendicular will be 7.5. And since this both sides are equal, so here also the perpendicular is 7.5. What you have to do is 8.5 whole square minus 4 square. Then it will be 7.5. I hope you know the Pythagoras theorem very well. Now you can see that we have perpendicular, hypotenuse and base. Now we have to find the area of this required trapezium. Area of the trapezium is half into sum of parallel sides. The parallel sides are 21 and 29 into height. Now you can see that height is 7.5, which we have calculated. So on further solving, it will be 25 into 7.5, which is equals to 187.5. This is the required area for the trapezium. So the correct option here is option number A, which is 187.5. Next question is, a square copper plate of side 16 centimeter weighs 128 gram. A circular disc of diameter 14 centimeter is cut off from the plate. What is the weight of the remaining part? It is clear that it is a square. So first let us make a square. Let this be the square. The sides of the square are 16. It is given in the question. And a circular disc of diameter 14 centimeter is cut off from the plate. Means a circle is cut off from the square. So it will be somehow this way. Now it looks in the shape of an oval, but consider this as a circle. So the diameter of circle is given, which is 14. Now you can see that this is 16, but the diameter is 14. Means some portion will be remaining here. Some of the portion is remaining here. Now we have to find the weight of the remaining part. See, the remaining part is this. This is the remaining part. So the concept here is, if we find out the area of square, and from the area of square, if we subtract the area of the circle, then we will get the remaining portion. Okay. So now can you tell me what is the area of a square? Area of the square is side square. Side is 16. So 16 square. From that we have to subtract the area of the circle. Area of circle is pi r square. And since the diameter is 14, then radius will be 14 by 2, which is 7. So 22 by 7 into 7 into 7. This and this will be cancelled. So it will be 256 minus 154, which is equals to 102. Now you can see that in question it is given that a square copper plate of side 16 centimeter weighs 128 gram. It weighs 128 gram, means the area of square is 256 and the value for this is 128. So 256 upon 2 is 128. We know that half of 256 is 128. So here also we have to do half. So half of 102 will be 51. So 51 is the required answer for this question. Therefore, we can say that the weight of the remaining part is 51 gram. So option D is correct. Next question is, the area of a rhombus is 96 square centimeter and one of its diagonal is of length 12 centimeter. Let us make a rhombus. We know that in rhombus also every side is equal and the diagonals of a rhombus cut each other at 90 degree. The area is given, which is 96 square centimeter and one of its diagonal is given. So let this be the diagonal. Let us name it A, B, C and D. Here BD is a diagonal and the length of one diagonal is 12 centimeter. So this is 12 centimeter. We don't know about the other diagonal, which is AC, but we know that both the diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. What is the perimeter of the rhombus? We have to find the perimeter of the rhombus. We know that the area of rhombus is given by half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. And the area is already given, which is 96 and one diagonal is given. So it will be 12 into D2. Which will be 96. This will be cancelled. So D2 will be equals to 96 upon 6. So D2 will be equals to 16. So we can say that the other diagonal is 16, which is here. Now we know that since both the diagonal bisect each other or cross each other, means they bisect in two equal parts. So the two parts will be, this is 12. So this part will be 6. And this will be also 6. Similarly, this part will be 8, which is half of 16. And this part will be also 8. I hope it is clear to you. Now, you can see that we have got two sides, which is 8 and 6. So by Pythagoras theorem, we can find another side. So it will be 8 square plus 6 square, which is equals to 64 plus 36. which is equals to 100. And since we have to find the side, so it will be, let us say, AD square. AD square will be equals to 100. So AD will be equals to 10. Now we have the side of the rhombus, which is 10. And we know that every side of a rhombus is equal. So every side is 10. Now we have to find the perimeter of the rhombus. Perimeter of rhombus means sum of all the sides. So sum of all the sides is 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is 40 centimeter. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, a right-angled triangle ABC is inscribed in a circle of radius 10 centimeter. The altitude drawn to the hypotenuse AC is of length 8 centimeter. See, this is a very important sentence, which is altitude drawn to the hypotenuse AC. Means the altitude is 8 centimeter, not the hypotenuse. If AB is equal to X centimeter and BC is equal to Y centimeter, then what is the value of XY? The question says that there is a right angle triangle. So first let us make a right angle triangle. Let this triangle be the required right angle triangle, which is A, B and C. According to question, BC is equal to Y centimeter and AB is equal to X centimeter. And this triangle is inscribed in a circle of radius 10 centimeter. So somewhere here there might be a circle in this way. And the radius is given, which is 10 centimeter. Radius means you can say that, let this be the center. It is just a rough diagram to make you understand. Radius is 10 centimeter. It means that this is also 10 centimeter. Let us name it D. We know that DC is 10 centimeter and AD is 10 centimeter. So AC will be equals to 20 centimeter. And we have to find the value for XY. See, X is AB and Y is BC, means we have to find the value for AB into BC. Now, a very important thing is given, which is altitude drawn to the hypotenuse AC. Altitude will be always perpendicular. So let this be the altitude. Since it is perpendicular, it will be 90 degree. And the value of altitude is 8 centimeter. I hope up to here, it is very clear to you. This was all the basic concept of the question. Now we have to just use the formula for area of a right angled triangle. Can you tell me what is the formula for area of a right angled triangle? The formula is half into base into height. Now let us consider BC as the base and AB as the height. So it will be half into Y into X. It will be always equals to, when the base is AC, means when the base is 20 and the height will be 8 according to the given altitude. So it will be half into 20 into 8. On further cancelling it, it will be equals to X into Y will be equals to 20 into 8, which is 160. So we can say that the value of XY here is 160. So option number D is correct option for this question. Next question is, two circles touch externally. The sum of their areas is 89 pi square centimeter and the distance between their centers is 13 centimeter. What is the difference in their radius or radii? So first let us make the two circles. The question says that two circles touch externally, means it should be in this way. And the sum of their areas is 89 pi square centimeter. And the distance between their centers is 13 centimeter. Let this be the center for this circle. And let this be the center for another circle. The distance between both this, let this be R1, let this be R2. The distance is 13 centimeter. So we can say that R1 plus R2 is equal to 13. According to question, sum of their areas. Area of a circle is pi r square. So for the radius R1, it will be pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. It is equals to 89 pi. Now taking pi common, it will be r1 square plus r2 square is equal to 89 pi. Pi and pi will be cancelled. It will be r1 square plus r2 square is equals to 89. Now we have got the value for r1 square plus r2 square. You can see that we already have an equation which is r1 plus r2 is equal to 13. But this equation is in the form of a square. So let us square this equation also. So it will be r1 plus r2 whole square is equals to 13 square. So applying the formula here for a plus b whole square, it will be r1 square plus r2 square plus 2r1 r2 is equals to 169. We already know the value for r1 square plus r2 square. So putting here 89 plus 2r1 r2 is equal to 169. So from here r1 and r2 will be 169 minus 89 upon 2. So it will be 40. But in the question, we have to find the value for the difference between their radius. You can see that we have now found the value for r1 plus r2 whole square. But we have to find the difference. It means that we have to find r1 minus r2 whole square. So let us find this. R1 square plus r2 square minus 2r1 r2. Now we know both the values, which is r1 square plus r2 square. It is 89. And we know r1 into r2 is 40. So it will be minus 2 into 40. It means that 89 minus 80. So the remaining answer is 9. But it is the value for r1 minus r2 whole square. So taking square on the right hand side, r1 minus r2 will be under root of 9, which is 3. So the difference between the radius, which is r1 minus r2, is 3. Therefore, correct option is option number C here, 3 centimeter. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, a square and a rectangle have same perimeter. They differ in areas by 1 square centimeter. The length of the rectangle exceeds its breadth by. See, it is a very similar question as the previous one, but something are different here. In this question, there is a square and rectangle. They have the same perimeter. So first, let us talk about the perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square is 4a. And perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. According to question, the perimeter is equal. Now this 2 and this 4 will be cancelled. So it will be 2a is equals to length plus breadth. From here we can get the value of a. A will be length plus breadth by 2. Moving on further, they differ in areas by 1 square centimeter. Area of a square is side square, which is a square. And area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Question says that they differ, means their difference is 1 centimeter, 1 square centimeter. We already know the value of a. So let us put the value of a here. So it will be L plus B by 2 whole square minus LB is equals to 1. Now from here, L minus B whole square will be equals to under root 4. And see, firstly, we have to apply the formula for L plus B whole square upon 2 whole square. And then we have to take the LCM also. So we can also do it as L square plus B square plus 2LB minus 4LB upon 4. So on further solving this, it will be equals to L square plus B square minus 2LB. It is equals to 4. Taking this 4 on the right hand side, you can see that on the right hand side there is 1. So 1 into 4 will be 4. Now you can see that this is a formula for a minus b whole square. So this becomes L minus b whole square is equal to 4. And from here we can say that L minus b is under root of 4, which is 2. So the difference between the length and breadth of this is 2. So you can do it in any way that is easy for you. Either you can do this whole step or you can easily get the answer. It is up to you. So in this way, we get the difference of length and breadth, which is 2. So the correct option is option number B here. Next question is, two rectangles are of same area equal to 480 square centimeter. They differ in length by 6 centimeter and breadth by 4 centimeter. What is the difference in their perimeters? First of all, the question says that two rectangles have the same area, which is equal to 480. We know that area of a rectangle is length into breadth. There are two rectangles, so there will be two areas and both are equal to 480. But they differ in length and breadth. They differ in length by 6 centimeter. So let us consider for this rectangle, length is L. So for second rectangle, the length will be L plus 6 according to question. Similarly, if the breadth is B for the first rectangle, then the breadth here will be B minus 4, because we know that both the areas are equal. If we take both the values in plus here, then it will be more than 480. So that is why we have to take one in positive and one in negative. It means that length plus 6 and breadth minus 4 means in one thing we have to do addition and in another thing we have to do subtraction. Now the question says that what is the difference in their perimeters? We have to just find the difference in their perimeter. So for length L and breadth B, the perimeter of rectangle will be 2 into length plus breadth. Similarly, for this rectangle, the perimeter will be 2 into L plus 6 plus B minus 4. On further solving this, it will be 2 into L plus B only. And this will be equals to, see, taking L and B outside, it will be 2 into length plus breadth plus 4. 2 into 2 will be 4. You can see that 2 into L plus B and 2 into L plus B is same. The only difference here is this 4. So we can say that the difference in their perimeters is 4 centimeter. So the correct option is option number B. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, a conical vessel of radius 12 centimeter and height 16 centimeter is filled with water. A sphere is lowered into water and its size is such that it touches the sides of the vessel and it is just immersed. What is the radius of the sphere? The question says about a conical vessel means the vessel is in the shape of a cone. So let us make the required diagram first. Let this be the cone. This is the height of the cone and this is the radius of the cone. Let us name it A, B and C. According to the question, the height is 16 and the radius of the cone is 12. Also, the question says that a sphere is inscribed inside the cone. It means that a sphere is present inside the cone here. Since it is a sphere, it will have a radius. So let this be the radius. Let us name it O and D. Now you can see that AB is 16 and BC is 12. So in triangle ABC by Pythagoras theorem, we can find the value for AC. AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Therefore, AC square is equal to 16 square plus 12 square. AC square is equal to 400 and AC is equal to 20. So by Pythagoras theorem, the value of AC is 20. Now you can see in the figure that if AB is 16, then see, this is the radius for the center, which is OD. Let us name it R. Since this is R, this is also R. So you can see that If AB is 16, then AO will be 16 minus R. This will be the value for AO. Now, you can see that in this circle, a tangent is passing. And we know that there is a theorem in class 10th that if any tangent passes through a circle, then it forms a 90 degree. Here, AC is a tangent to the circle. So, this will be 90 and this will be also 90 degree. And also ABC is a right angled triangle because it is a cone. Therefore, angle B will be also 90 degree. Now we have two triangles AOD and ABC. In both the triangles AOD and ABC, angle A is common. So we can write that angle BAC is equal to angle DAO because both are common angles. Also, you can see that in both the triangles, there is an angle which is 90 degree. So we can say that angle ABC is equal to angle ADO because both are 90 degree. We know that if two angles are equal, then the third angle is also equal, and the third angle is this angle AOD and ACB. Therefore, angle AOD is equal to angle ACB. So by angle criterion, both these triangles are similar. And if both the triangles are similar, then angle opposite to equal sides are equal. You know that it is a property, but you can see that here angles are equal, means these sides will also be equal. So let us write the sides which will be equal. The sides will be AO upon AC. This will be equal to OD upon BC. The values are AO is 16 minus R, AC is 20 by Pythagoras theorem, OD is R and BC is 12. On further solving this, it will be equals to 48 minus 3R is equal to 5R. So 8R is equal to 48 and R will be equals to 6. So the radius of the sphere is 6 centimeter. Therefore, option B is the correct option here. Next question also has the same directions. In this question, we have to find that how much water will remain in the vessel after the overflow. We know that vessel is a cone. So first let us write what is the volume of the cone. The volume of the cone is given by 1 by 3 pi r square h. And we have to find that how much water will remain. You know that in a cone, a sphere is inscribed inside the cone. It means that the volume of the water that will come out, it is equal to the volume of the sphere. So if we will subtract the volume of sphere from the volume of cone, then we will get the remaining portion. So volume of sphere is given by 4 by 3 pi r cube. Let the radius be r1. So it will be 4 by 3 pi r1 cube. Now taking pi by 3 common, the remaining terms will be r square h minus 4 r1 cube. We know that radius for cone is given by pi by 3 into radius for the cone is 12. So 12 into height. Height is 16 minus 4 into r1 cube. R1 is the radius for the sphere and we have found the radius for the sphere 6. So it will be 6 into 6 into 6. On further solving, it will be equal to pi by 3 into 12 into 12 into 16. 12 into 12 is 144. 144 into 16 is 2304. Minus 4 into 6 into 16 into 6 is 864. On further solving, it will be equal to pi by 3 into 1440, which is equals to 480. So the volume is 480 pi. Therefore, we can say that the water that remain in the vessel after the overflow is 480 pi milliliter. So the correct option is option number C here. I hope this question is clear to you. Next part of the question is, what is the ratio of lateral surface area of the vessel to the surface area of the sphere? Can you tell me what is the lateral surface area of a cone? The lateral surface area of a cone is pi r L. And we have to find the ratio, means upon the ratio of surface area of the sphere. We know that surface area of the sphere is given by 4 pi r square. We have all the values. So let us keep the values. Pi into r. See, this is for the radius of the cone. So radius of the cone is 12 and L is the height. Height of the cone is 20. We have already found it, upon 4 into pi into r square. Radius for the sphere is 6. So it will be 6 into 6. Pi and pi will be cancelled. This will be cancelled 3 times. This will be cancelled. Again, this will be cancelled. And it will be 5 upon 3. So we can say that the ratio of lateral surface of vessel to the surface area of sphere is equal to 5 upon 3. So option C is the correct option here. Next question is, a chord of length L of a circle makes an angle 90 degree at the center of the circle. What is the area of the minor segment? It is a very interesting question. Let this be the circle. Question says that there is a chord. So let this be the chord. Let us name it A and B. This chord makes an angle with the center. This is the center of this circle. This chord makes an angle with the center and the angle is 90 degree. It is already mentioned in the question. Let the radius be R. I hope it is clear to you. In this question, we have to find the area for minor segment. This is the minor segment. But you can see that the minor sector is this whole sector. So if we want area of this particular section, then we have to find the area of this whole and then we have to subtract the area of the triangle. Then we will get this section. So in this question, what we have to do is first we have to write the area for sector. So area for this whole sector will be 90 degree upon 360 degree into pi r square minus, see, now we have to subtract the area for triangle. The area for triangle will be 1 by 2 into r into 1. It is by the formula half into AB sine theta. Here theta is 1. So now further solving this will be 1 by 4. And now we can take r square by 2 common from both the sides. So r square by 2 is common. And the remaining term is pi by 2 minus 1. But here, the question is in the length L of a circle. The question says that the length is L, not R. So in the place of R, we just have to put L. You can see that by the Pythagoras theorem, this is the given triangle. This is 90 degree. This is R and this is R. So by Pythagoras theorem, r square plus r square is equal to L square. The length is already given in the question, which is L. So 2r square is equal to L square and r square is equal to L by 2. So this will be L by, sorry, here there is L square by 2. So this will be L square by 2 into 2. And in bracket there is pi by 2 minus 1, which gives L square by 4 into pi by 2 minus 1. So this is the required area for the minor segment. I hope it is clear to you. From all the options, option number C is correct. Next question also has the same directions, but here the main part is we have to find the area for the major segment. See, in the previous question, we have found the area for the minor segment. I hope now you are aware about the major segment. Major segment means this particular part. So what we have to do is, firstly, we have to find the area for the circle. You know that area for circle is pi r square. And from circle, if we subtract this minor segment, then we will get the area of this portion, which is the major portion. So from here, we will subtract the area for minor segment, which we have found in the previous question. And the area for minor segment is L square by 4 into pi by 2 minus 1. This is the area. Now, here also in the place of r square, we have to put the value L square by 2. We have seen in the previous question by Pythagoras theorem, r square is equal to L square by 2. So putting the value here, we will get L square by 2 minus L square by 4 into pi by 2 minus 1. On further solving, it will be equals to L square by 4 into 3 pi by 2 plus 1. So this is the required area for the major segment. So we can say that correct option is option number A. See, this type of questions are very, very simple. All you have to do is use the basic formulas for the triangle and the circle. Next question is triangle ABC is right angled at A and AD is perpendicular to BC. If BD is 7.5 centimeter and DC is 10 centimeter, then what is AD equal to? It is a very interesting question, and this kind of question always comes in the exam. So understand it carefully. It is a very, very simple question. Question says that ABC is right angled at A. So first let us make a right angled triangle. Let this be the right angled triangle. It is right angled at A. So let this be B and let this be C. Further, AD is a perpendicular to BC. Okay, so AD is a perpendicular to BC. This is also 90 degree. And the values are given, which is BD is equal to 7.5 centimeter and DC is equal to 10 centimeter. Then what is AD equal to? See, it is a very, very simple question. AD is the perpendicular here. We know a formula which is perpendicular square is equal to M into N. And here M and N are the bisector of the perpendicular. You can see that AD is the perpendicular bisector to BC. So putting the values here, perpendicular is AD. So AD square will be equals to 7.5 into 10. So AD square will be equals to 75. So AD will be equals to under root of 75, which is equals to 5 root 3. So the value of AD is 5 root 3. Therefore, option C is correct for this question, which is 5 root 3 centimeter. Moving on to the next question. The perpendicular AD on the base BC of a triangle ABC intersects BC at D so that DB is equal to 3CD. Again, there is a right angle triangle ABC. Let this be the triangle ABC. And since the perpendicular AD is on the base BC, it forms two right angle triangle, which is ABD and ADC. So this both are 90 degree. I hope up to here it is clear to you. The value is given, which is DB is equal to 3CD. Means DB is thrice of CD. So we can say that DB upon CD is equal to 3 upon 1. Means DB is 3 and CD is 1. I hope it is clear to you. Since there are right angle triangle, means there will be triplets. See, the value of base is given, but we don't know perpendicular and the hypotenuse. So we have to let some value here. Suppose we can let the perpendicular is 4, and according to the Pythagoras theorem, then the hypotenuse will be 5. See, you can take any values here. It is up to you. You just have to satisfy these equations. So you can take any values because we know that there is right angle triangle. So triplets will be there. So I have taken here 4. So if base is 3 and perpendicular is 4, then hypotenuse will be 5 by Pythagoras theorem. Similarly, by looking at the triangle ADC, base is 1 and perpendicular is 4. So hypotenuse will be under root of 4 square plus 1 square, which will be equals to under root of 17. Now we have all the values. Now let us keep it in the first statement. First statement says that 2 into AB plus AC into AB minus AC is equal to BC square. We know that AC is equal to under root 17. BD is 3, DC is 1, AB is 5 and AD is 4. We have all the values. So let us keep the values here. 2 into AB. AB is 5 plus AC under root 17 into AB 5 minus under root 17 is equal to BC square. BC is 4. You can see that 3 plus 1 will be 4. 4 square means 4 into 4. Now multiplying it, 10 plus 2 root 17. Or we can do one thing, that let us multiply this both brackets. So 2 into 5 is 25 minus 5 root 17 plus 5 root 17 minus 17 is equal to 16. On further solving, this will be 2 into, see this plus and this minus will be cancelled. So 25 minus 17 is equal to 16. Now, in the next step, we have to do the difference. So it will be 2 into 25 minus 17, which is 8, which gives 16. So we can say that 16 is equal to 16. So the first statement is correct according to all the values. Therefore, we can say that statement 1 is correct. Therefore, option A is absolutely correct. In this kind of question, what you have to do is you have to simply let any value just to satisfy the statements. And then you have to check all the statements, and wherever you will get both the sides equal, that statement is correct. So here in this question, option number A is correct. Next question is triangle ABC is right angled at C and AC is root 3 BC. What is angle ABC equal to? You can see that all the questions are coming from the right angle triangle. Let this be the right angle triangle. It is right angled at C, means this is C. Let this be A and let this be B. We know that this is 90 degree. Also a ratio is given, which is AC is equal to root 3 into BC. So we can say that AC by BC is equal to root 3 by 1. We have to find angle ABC. So let this be theta. We know that AC is root 3 and BC is 1. Since this is theta, we can say that this is perpendicular and this is base. So this is perpendicular and base. We know that perpendicular upon base is equal to tan theta. So here tan theta is equal to root 3. And tan theta is root 3 when theta is equal to 60 degree. So we can say that angle ABC is 60 degree. So option C is the correct option here. Next question is, in a triangle ABC, angle A is equal to 60 degree. What is AB square plus AC square minus BC square equal to? So first let us consider a triangle here. A, B and C. Angle A is given, which is 60 degree. See, in this question, by looking at this term, we can say that we have to use the cosine rule. Cosine rule is cos A is equal to AB square plus AC square minus BC square upon 2 into AB into AC. Here angle A is 60 degree. So cos 60 will be 1 by 2. Therefore 1 by 2 is equal to AB square plus AC square minus BC square upon 2AB into AC. This 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. So on further solving, AB square plus AC square minus BC square will be equal to AB into AC. This is the required value of the given term. So the correct option is option number A here. In this question, the main part was this cosine rule. If you know cosine rule, you can easily solve this question. Next question is the diameter of a sphere made of copper is 3 centimeter. The sphere is melted and recast into a wire. If the length of the wire is half meter, then what is the diameter of the wire? See, if any substance is melted, then volume remains same. It means that volume of sphere will be equal to volume of wire. We know that wire is in the form of a cylinder. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h and volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Here the diameter of sphere is 3. So radius will be 3 by 2. So it will be 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2. Volume of wire will be volume of cylinder, which is pi r square h. So pi into r square into h is given. It is given that length of the wire is half meter. So half meter means we can say 50. Now we have to find the radius here, because you know that in order to find the diameter, we need radius. So this pi and pi will be cancelled. This 3 and 3 will be cancelled. This will be again cancelled by 2. So it will be 9 by 2 is equal to r square into 50. So it will be 9 by 100 is equal to r square. So r will be equal to under root of 9 by 100, which is 3 by 10. This is the value for r, but we have to find the diameter. We know that diameter is equal to twice of radius. So it will be 2 into r, which gives 2 into 3 by 10, which is 6 by 10. So we can say that it is 0.6. So the diameter of the wire will be 0.6 centimeter. Therefore, option number C is correct. Next question is, if x is the harmonic mean between y and z, then which one of the following is correct? To solve this question, you have to know that what is mean by the harmonic mean. Harmonic mean can be written as, see here x is given and it is the harmonic mean between y and z. So it will be written as 1 upon y plus 1 upon z is equal to 1 upon x, and let us divide it by 2. See, this is the mean, which is the harmonic mean. This is the meaning of the harmonic mean. Now further multiplying, it will be equals to z plus y upon zy is equal to 2 upon x. Taking the LCM, this will be the term. On further cross multiplying, it will be xz plus xy is equal to 2zy. On further solving, xz plus xy minus 2zy is equal to 0. So this is the statement which is correct. So we can say that out of all the options, option number B is correct. Next question is, what is the median of all the possible factors of 120? We have to find median, but before that we have to see that how many factors are there of 120. So let us find the factors here. It will be divisible by 2, 60, 2, 30, then 3, 10, 2, 5, and 5 and 1. You can see that 2, 2 and 2 will be 2 cube. 3 is only single time, so it will be 3 to the power 1 and 5 to the power 1. So these are the possible factors of 120. In order to find the number of factor, what we have to do is we have to write the power and we have to add 1 to each power and then we have to multiply them. See, here the power is 1, so 1 plus 1. Here also the power is 1, so 1 plus 1. So 4 into 2 into 2 is 16. So there are total possible factors 16. Means we can say that total factors of 120 are 16. Now we have to find the median. You can see here median. So for finding the median of this type of question, the formula is n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 whole upon 2. But here we know that there are total 16 factors. So first we have to find n by 2. N by 2 will be 8th term. So first let us find the factors. See, the factors will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will not be a factor because 7 is not divisible by 120. So 8, then 9 will be not a factor, 10, then 11 will not be a factor, then 12, and so on. But firstly, we have to look for the 8th term because we know that n by 2 is 8. So 8th term is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8th term, which is 10. Now, n by 2 is 10. So 10 plus n by 2 plus 1 means 10 plus 1, 11 upon 2. So 10 plus 11, sorry, here there will be also plus 1 because plus 1 is also here. By taking the LCM, it will be 10 plus 12 by 2. So on further solving this, it will be equals to 11. So we can say that the median for all the possible factors of 120 is 11. So the correct option is option number B, which is 11. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is the sum of deviations of a set of n values measured from 50 is minus 10. And the sum of deviations of the values measured from 46 is 70. What is the mean of the values? To solve this question, you need to know a basic concept that, see, for the first condition, value measured from 50 is minus 10. So average will be equals to 50 minus, because there is minus 10 upon n. N is the total number of terms. Also for the second condition, which is sum of deviations of the values measured from 46 is 70. So for this, average will be equals to 46 plus 70 by n, because there it is a positive 70. In the first condition, it was minus 10. Therefore, we have written minus 10 by n. Now you know that both are average, means both should be equal. So 50 minus 10 upon n is equal to 46 plus 70 upon n. On further solving, it will be equals to 4 is equal to 80 upon n, and n will be equals to 20. Now we have to find the mean of the values. So we can put it in the average. Mean means average only. So either we can put in this or we can put in this. So let us put in the first condition, which is 50 minus 10 upon n. N is 20. So 50 minus 10 upon 20 is 50 minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 49.5. So the mean of the values is 49.5. Therefore, option number C is correct here. Next question is also from the mean. You can see that continuously questions are coming from statistics. It is a very, very important concept. Consider the following table in respect of students of 4 schools who appeared in a test. Here is a table which consists of school, number of students, and average marks in the test. If the average marks of the students of all 4 schools are 58, then how many students appeared from school 4? We have to find the total number of students that appeared in school 4. Means we have to find the value for x here. We know a formula which is sum is equal to average into total number of terms, which is n. So let us look for the first school. Number of students is 60 and average is also 60. So sum will be equal to 60 into 60. Let us look at the second school. Number of students is 50 and average is 80. So it will be 50 into 80. For third school, it will be 50 into 40. And for fourth school, it will be 50 into x. This is the sum. And we have to divide it by the total number. Total number is 4. So let us add all the students. Students are 60 plus 50 plus 50 plus x. You can see in the table that number of student is 60, 50, 50 and x. So we have added all the students and this is the total number of students, which is n. And a condition is given that if the average marks of the students of all 4 schools are 58, you know that the sum upon the total number is mean, means average is equal to 58. It is given. See, this is the sum and this is the total number of students. So sum upon total number of students is average and the value of average is given 58. Now on further solving this, it will be equals to 3600 plus 4000 plus 2000 plus 50x upon 60 plus 50 is 110. 110 plus 50 is 60 plus x is equal to 58. On further solving this, it will be 3600 plus 4000 plus 2000 plus 50x upon 58 is equal to 60 plus x. We have just changed the terms here. So it will be 3600 plus 6000 plus 50x, and taking this 60 on this side, it will be minus 60 upon 58 is equal to x. Now taking the x term one side, we will get 3600 plus 6000 minus 60 upon 58 is equal to x minus 50x. So on further solving, it will be equals to 9600 minus 60 upon 58 is equal to minus 49x. And in the left hand side also, it will be of minus. So from here, we can say that x will be equals to 40. On further solving, you will get x is equal to 40. So the correct option here is option number B, which is 40. Next question is the data of different natural numbers 4, 7, 10, 14, 2x plus 3, 2x plus 5, 22, 23, 30 and 50 are in ascending order. You can see that they are in ascending order. How many possible values are there for the median for the data for various values of x? See, for the median, we have to find the n by 2th term. You know that the formula for finding the median is n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 all divided by 2. So first let us count the total number of terms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total number of terms is 10. So n by 2 will be 10 by 2, which is 5th term. See, here we are talking about terms, not the numbers. We are talking about the 5th term. So let us see which is the 5th term. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th term, which is 2x plus 3. So 2x plus 3 plus n by 2 plus 1. N by 2 is 5th. 5th plus 1 is 6th term. So 6th term is 2x plus 5. So it is 2x plus 5 upon 2. I hope it is clear to you. Now on further solving this, it will be 4x plus 8 upon 2. Taking 2 common, it will be 2x plus 4. See, this is the value for median. We know that median means arranging the elements in the ascending order, and all the elements are in ascending order. But you can see that the values 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 5 lies between 14 and 22. Means the value of x is between 14 and 22. It can be 14 also and it can be 22 also. So let us put x is equal to 0 here. If we put x is equal to 0, we get 2 into 0 plus 4, 4. No, x cannot be 4 because 4 cannot be between 14 and 22. 4 is less than 14, so it will not work. Similarly, putting x is equal to 1, we will get 2 into 1 plus 4, which is 6. 6 also is less than 14. Similarly, putting x is equal to 2, we will get 2 into 2, which is 4 plus 4. So we will get 8. 8 is also less than 14. Putting x is equal to 3, we will get 10. 10 is also less than 14. Putting x is equal to 4, we will get 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 is also less than 14. Now putting x is equal to 5, we will get 2 into 5 plus 4 is 14. Yes, 14 is included. I told you that 14 and 22 will be there. So 14 is included. Similarly, putting x is equal to 6, we will get 16. Putting x is equal to 7, we will get 7 into 2 plus 4 is 18. Similarly, putting x is equal to 8, we will get 8 into 2, 16 plus 4 is 20. Yes, it is less than 22. And all these numbers are between 14 and 22. Similarly, putting x is equal to 9, we will get 22. If we put x is equal to 10, then we get 24. But we cannot include 24 because 24 is more than 22. We just want the values between 14 and 22, including both 14 and 22. So you can see that there are total 5 values for x: 14, 16, 18, 20, and 22. Therefore, we can say that total values for x is 5. So option D is correct option for this question. Next question is, if m is the mean of first 100 even natural numbers, then what is the mean of first 100 odd natural numbers? It is a very, very simple question. We know that mean for even numbers is given by n plus 1 for the even numbers. For the odd numbers, mean will be n, which means it will be m minus 1. The value of mean will be equal to m minus 1 because mean is n when there are odd natural numbers. So the correct option here is m minus 1. M minus 1 is the mean for the first 100 odd natural numbers. So option A is correct. See, this type of question only requires the concept. It is purely concept based question. Next question is, mean marks of 50 students were found to be 78.4, but later it was detected that 95 was misread as 59 and 25 was misread as 52. What is the difference between correct mean and incorrect mean? There are two mistakes in this question, that 95 was read 59 by mistake, means 95 is read 59. So the difference here is 36, means the error is for 36. We have to add 36 more to get the balance because 95 is by mistake read as 59, means 36 is the difference here. So we will have to add 36 more to get 95. Similarly, 25 was misread 52. So the difference here is 52 minus 25. It will be 27. But you can see that 25 was misread 52. Means here we have to subtract 27 to get balance. Or we can say here we have to subtract 27 from 52 to get the correct number, which is 25. So you can see that this is plus 36 and this is minus 27. We have to find what is the difference between correct mean and incorrect mean. You can see the difference here is between minus 27 and 36, the difference is plus 9. This is the difference, but we have to understand this, that in question it is given mean marks of 50 students. Difference is plus 9, but total number of students is 50. So per student, the difference will be 9 upon 50, so 0.18. So per student, the difference between correct mean and incorrect mean is 0.18. Therefore, option D is the correct option here. Next question is a very interesting question. In a triangle ABC, angle A is equal to 2 theta, angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 4 theta, and theta satisfies 4 sine square theta plus 2 sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. What is the ratio of BC to AB? So first let us make the required triangle ABC. Let this be the triangle A, B and C. It is given in the question that angle A is 2 theta and angle B and C is 4 theta. I hope this diagram is clear to you. It is also given that both the angles are equal and theta satisfies this condition, which is 4 sine square theta plus 2 sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Here you can see that both these angles are equal, which is 4 theta and 4 theta. If both the angles are equal, then their opposite sides are also equal by the property of triangle. Now we have to find the ratio of BC to AB. So firstly, we know that in a triangle, sum of angles is equal to 180 degree. So 2 theta plus 4 theta plus 4 theta is equal to 180 degree. So it is 10 theta is equal to 180 degree. Theta will be equals to 18 degree. Now we have got the value for theta. So let us find 2 theta and 4 theta. 2 theta will be 2 into 18, which is 36 degree. So we can say that angle A is 36 degree. And 4 theta is 4 into 18, which is equals to 72. So we can say that angle B is 72 degree and angle C is also 72 degree. Now we have found the measures of the angles. But in the question, we have to find the ratio of BC to AB. Here we have to apply the sine rule. So according to sine rule, BC upon sine 2 theta will be equal to AB upon sine 4 theta. See, sine rule is all about side upon the opposite angle. You can see that BC is the side and angle opposite to BC is 2 theta. And AB is the side and angle opposite to AB is 4 theta. But now we have to find the ratio for BC to AB. Means we have to find BC upon AB. So BC upon AB will be sine 2 theta will go on the numerator. And in the denominator, there is sine 4 theta. Now sine 4 theta can be written as 2 sine theta into cos 2 theta. See, there is 2. So sine 4 theta can be written as 2 sine 2 theta into cos 2 theta. Sine 2 theta and sine 2 theta will be cancelled. So BC upon AB is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 upon cos 2 theta. We know that value of 2 theta is 1 upon 2 into 1 upon cos 36. But we cannot directly find the value for cos 36. So we know identity, which is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So from here, cos square theta will be 1 minus sine square theta, putting value here. You can notice that here there is cos square theta, but here there is only cos theta. So it will be divided by 2. So it will be 1 upon 2 into 1 by 1 minus sine square theta. And on further solving, it will be 1 by 2 into 1 upon sine 18 degree. Because we know that 36 by 2 is 18. And you already know why we have to divide it by 2, because here there is square and here there is only theta, means here there is only cos. So sine 18 degree is equal to root 5 minus 1 upon 4. This is the value for sine 18 degree. So putting the value here, we will get 1 by 2 into root 5 minus 1 upon 4. And in numerator, there is also 1. So 1 upon root 5 minus 1 upon 4. So it will be equals to 1 by 2 into 4 upon root 5 minus 1. So this will be cancelled. No, here this step is not actually correct. We know a concept that A upon B upon C upon D is equal to A by B into D by C. So it will be equals to root 5 minus 1 upon 2. So this is the required value or ratio for BC to AB. See, in this type of question, we require so many steps. It is a very lengthy question, but if you know all the basic concept, then you can easily get the correct answer. So the correct answer here is root 5 minus 1 upon 2. Therefore, correct option is option number B here. I hope this question is clear to you. The center of this circle will be here. So let us join these points also. And the center is denoted by O. We have to find angle EDF. We also know that since both these are OF and OE are the perpendicular to the circle, because you know that whenever there is a circle and a tangent is passed through it, then it forms a angle of 90 degree. So this is also 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. I hope it is clear to you. And this is angle A. Now there is a property in triangles that this angle is double of this angle. Means, see, first let us look at angle FOE. Angle FOE will be 180 degree minus angle A, because we know that AFOE is a quadrilateral and the sum of angles of quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Since you can see that this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree, means both these angles are 180 degree. So the remaining angle will be also 180 degree. So if A is an angle, then another angle will be 180 minus angle A. So in this way, this angle is 180 minus angle A. Now, whenever you have such kind of triangle here, then this angle is double of this angle. Means this is half of this angle. So we can say that angle EDF is half of 180 degree minus A. So it will be 90 degree minus A by 2. So this is the value for angle EDF. So we can say that correct option is option number D. Next question is, the length of a room is 21 by 16 times its breadth and breadth is 4 by 3 times its height. So the two conditions are given, that length is 21 by 16 times the breadth and breadth is 4 by 3 times h, means 4 by 3 into h. So from here we will get length upon breadth is equal to 21 upon 16. And from here we will get breadth upon height is equal to 4 by 3. Further, if h is the height of the room and L is the longest rod that can be placed in the room, then which one of the following is correct? You can see that from here we can write the ratio of length, breadth and height. But here the breadth is 16 and here the breadth is 4. But the breadth should be equal. So multiplying this particular part by 4, we will get B upon H is equal to 16 upon 12. So now we will get the ratio of length, breadth and height, and the ratio will be 21 is to 16 is to 12. Length is 21, breadth is 16 and height is 12. I hope up to here it is clear to you. Now we have found out the ratio. Now it is given that L is the longest rod that can be placed in the room. So if L is the longest rod, then longest rod will be equal to under root of 21 square plus 16 square plus 12 square, which will be equals to 21 square is 441, 16 square is 256 and 12 square is 144. And all this are in the under root. So it will be under root of 841. And we know that under root of 841 is 29. So L is equal to 29 here for the rod. Now we have another combination which is L by H. See, in the question we have to find for height and longest rod. So L by H. So L by H will be, see, L is 29 and H is 12. We already know it. On cross multiplying it, we will get 12L is equal to 29H. So this is the relation between the longest rod and the height. So we can say that correct option is option number A here. I hope all these questions are clear to you. And all these questions are purely concept based. So if your base is clear and you know all the concept very well, then you can easily solve any kind of question. So keep learning and keep scoring high. Hey champs of Examsnet, welcome to the question series of Examsnet. I hope this series of detailed explanation is helping you a lot. Let's start this session. Here is a question. If tan theta is equal to under root of q square minus p square upon p, where theta lies between 0 and 90 degree, then what is sec theta plus cos theta plus 2 equal to? We know that tan theta is equals to perpendicular upon base. So let us consider a right angle triangle here. It is given that tan theta is perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular will be q square minus p square and base will be p. Let this be the theta and we know that it is 90 degree. By using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse will be equal to under root of q square minus p square plus p square, which is perpendicular square plus base square. So h square will be equals to q minus p plus p square. So h will be equals to q. So this is the value for hypotenuse. So hypotenuse will be q. By using the Pythagoras theorem, now we have to find the value for sec theta plus cos theta plus 2. We know that sec theta is hypotenuse upon base, so it will be q upon p. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, so it will be p upon q and plus 2. On further solving, it will be equal to q square plus p square plus 2pq upon p into q. You can see that this is the formula for p plus q whole square. So it will be p plus q whole square upon pq. So the correct option here is option number B, which is p plus q whole square upon pq. Next question is, if 11 sine theta plus 60 cos theta is equal to 61, where theta lies between 0 and 90 degree, then what is the value of under root 660 into tan theta plus cot theta? There is a concept which is p into sine theta plus b into cos theta is equal to h. Given term is 11 sine theta plus 60 cos theta is equal to 61. On comparing this both equation, we get perpendicular is equal to 11, base is equal to 60 and hypotenuse is equal to 61. Now we have to find the value for under root of 660 into tan theta plus cos theta. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base, so it will be 11 upon 60. And cot theta is base upon perpendicular, so it will be 60 upon 11. Now taking the LCM, it will be equals to 660 into 121 plus 3600 upon 660. So this both will be cancelled. And 121 plus 3600 is 3721. And we know that the square root of 3721 is 61. So the correct answer here is option number A, which is 61. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, what is the diameter of a circle inscribed in a number of regular polygon of 15 sides with side length unity? In the question, it is given that there is a regular polygon. We know that polygon have all the sides equal. So let us make some sides of the polygon. Let this be the sides of the polygon. All the sides are equal. And the diameter of a circle is inscribed in a regular polygon. Means in this polygon, there is a circle which is inscribed. So let this be the circle. Let this be the center of the circle. We know that the sum of all the angles of polygon is 360 degree and total there are 15 sides. So the measure of one angle will be 360 upon 15, which is 24. Now let us make an angle here. Let this angle be 24. You can see that the side of the polygon act as a tangent to the circle. Now, if this angle is 24, then this remaining angle will be 180 minus 24. We know that in straight line, The sum of angles is 180. So this particular portion will be 180 minus 24, which is 156. But you can see that it also joins to the center of the circle, means it is equally bisected. If this whole angle is 156, then half of 156 is 78, and this is also 78. Similarly, all the sides will be joined to the center in this way. So if this angle is 78, this angle will be also 78, because we know that in a regular polygon, the angles which are corresponding, they are equal. Then this small angle will be 24, because we know that the measure of single angle is 24 degree. Now the length is given, which is the length of the side, which is unity. Whenever we see unity, it means 1 centimeter. So length of one side is 1 centimeter. It means that it's half, means let this be the center, and let us join this with the center of the circle also. Then half length will be 1 by 2, and this will be also 1 by 2. I hope up to here it is clear to you. Let us name this as A and B. We know that it is a perpendicular, so this will be 90 degree. Now, if this angle is 24 degree, then you can see that AB bisects the another angle in two equal parts. So it will be half of 24. So it will be 12, and this will be also 12 degree, because AB is the perpendicular bisector here. Therefore, the angle is bisected into 12 degree and 12 degree. I hope up to here it is clear to you. Now let us consider the triangle ABC. Let us name it ABC. So this is the triangle ABC. This is A, this is B, and this is C. We know that angle A is 90 degree and AC is half of centimeter. And angle B is, see, bisected angle B is 12 degree. You know that. And let AB is equal to R. We know that the distance from the center of the circle to the side is radius. So let this be radius. Now in this particular triangle, we know that tan theta is perpendicular upon base. See, we have the value for perpendicular and base. And we know that tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. Here theta is 12 degree. So tan 12 degree is equal to perpendicular is 1 by 2. And base is radius. See, don't get confused here. You know that according to the given conditions, perpendicular will be 1 by 2, since it makes an angle here 90 degree. Now, further solving this, we will get 2r is equal to 1 by tan 12 means cot 12. We know that 1 by tan theta is cot theta. So applying this identity here, we get 2r is equal to cot 12 degree. So we can say that the diameter of a circle is cot 12. You know that 2r is 2 into radius means the diameter. So the diameter of this particular circle is cot 12 degree. Therefore, option B is the correct option here. Next question is, if x is equal to 1 plus sine theta upon cos theta, then what is tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta minus sec theta plus 1 equal to? Here in this question, there is a short trick, which is you have to look at the options. You can see that in the options, all the options are not in the trigonometric form. It means we can take any value of theta. So let theta equal to 45 degree. So first, let us solve this part, which is x is equal to 1 plus sine theta upon cos theta. It will be equals to 1 plus sine 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 45 is also 1 by root 2. On further solving this, it will be root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 upon 1 upon root 2. So root 2 and root 2 will be cancelled. So the value of x is root 2 plus 1. Now let us see this expression. The expression is tan theta plus sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. Here also you have to keep theta equals to 45. See, whatever the value you are letting, you have to keep in all the terms. So when we keep theta is equal to 45, tan 45 is 1, sec 45 is root 2 and it is minus 1. Then tan 45 is again 1, sec 45 is root 2 and this will be plus 1. This 1 and minus 1 will be cancelled. So it will be root 2 upon 2 minus root 2. Now, taking root 2 common from the denominator, we will get 1 minus root 2 minus 1. Again, root 2 and root 2 will be cancelled. So it will be 1 upon root 2 minus 1. Now, rationalizing this, 1 upon root 2 minus 1. In the numerator, we will get root 2 plus 1. And in the denominator, you can see that it is a minus b and a plus b. Means it will be a square minus b square. So it will be root 2 square minus 1 square. So it will be root 2 plus 1 upon 2 minus 1. It is equals to root 2 plus 1. You can see that root 2 plus 1 is equal to x. Means we can say that this term is also equal to x. So the correct option here is option number B, which is x. Next question is also from the trigonometry part. The statements are given and it is clearly written that theta lies between 0 and pi by 2. It means that here also we can let any value of theta. So let us take the value of theta as 45 degree only. Now let us see the first statement, which is tan theta plus sin theta upon tan theta minus sin theta is equal to sec theta plus 1 upon sec theta minus 1. Now let us keep theta equal to 45 in both the sides. So first let us solve the left hand side. Tan 45 is 1, sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Again, tan 45 is 1 and sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So it will be equals to root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 upon root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. Root 2 and root 2 will be cancelled. So it will be equals to root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 minus 1. This is the value for the left hand side. Now let us see the right hand side, which is sec theta plus 1. Theta is 45, sec 45 is root 2 plus 1 and again sec 45 is root 2 minus 1. You can see that left hand side is equal to right hand side. It means that the first statement is correct. So we can say that first statement is correct. Now just look at the second statement. Cos square theta minus sin square theta. We know that cos square theta minus sin square theta will be equals to 0 when we keep theta is equal to 45. And right hand side cannot be equal to 0 because here there is tan theta. Means we can say that statement 2 is not correct. So for this question only first statement is correct. Therefore correct option is option number A here. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, if sin theta plus cos theta upon sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 5, where theta lies between 0 and pi by 2 and theta is not equal to pi by 4, then what is the value of 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta upon 3 sin theta minus 2 cos theta? This question also involves a very short trick. Let the denominator be 1. Now cross multiplying, we will get sin theta plus cos theta is equal to 5 sin theta minus 5 cos theta. Now taking sin theta on one side and cos theta on another side, we will get 6 cos theta is equal to 4 sin theta. On cancelling it by 2, it will be 3 and it will be 2. So we can say that 3 cos theta is equal to 2 sin theta. From here, we can get the ratio of cos theta and sin theta. So cos theta upon sin theta will be equals to 2 by 3. So the ratio will be cos theta is to sin theta is 2 is to 3. Means cos theta is 2 and sin theta is 3. Now Let us see the term which we have to find here. The term is 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta upon 3 sine theta minus 2 cos theta. We already know the value for cos theta and sine theta. Cos theta is 2 and sine theta is 3. Now you just have to put these values in this given expression. So 2 into sine theta is 3 plus 3 into cos theta is 2 upon 3 into sine theta is 3 plus, no, here there is minus 2 into cos theta is again 2. So it will be equals to 6 plus 6, which is 12 upon 9 minus 4 is 5. So this is the required value for the given expression. So the correct option is option number C, which is 12 upon 5. So this type of question usually involves very short trick that I have shown you here. I hope it is clear to you. Next question is, if 1 upon cosec theta minus cot theta minus 1 by sin theta is equals to x, then what is 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon sin theta equal to? Where theta lies between 0 and pi by 2. Here also you can use the trick that in the options you cannot see any option in the trigonometric form. All the options are in the numeric form. So we can take any value for theta. So let theta equal to 45 degree. Now let us solve this part, which is the value for x. So it is given that 1 upon cosec theta minus cot theta minus 1 upon sin theta is equals to x. So when theta is equal to 45, it will be equals to 1 upon cosec 45 is root 2 and cot 45 is 1 minus 1 upon sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So it will be equals to 1 by root 2 minus 1 minus root 2. Now rationalizing this first term, we will get root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 minus 1 into root 2 plus 1 minus root 2, and it is equals to x. Now on further solving this, you can see that it is a plus b and a minus b. So it will be a square minus b square. So it will be root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 square minus 1 square minus root 2 is equals to x. So it will be root 2 plus 1. Root 2 square is 2 and minus 1. The denominator is 1 only. So the remaining term will be root 2 plus 1 minus root 2 is equals to x. This plus root 2 and minus root 2 will be cancelled. So from here, x is equal to 1. Now let us see the part that we have to find. We have to find this particular part. So let us write it here. 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta minus 1 upon sin theta. So let us again put the value of theta here. It will be 1 upon cosec theta is root 2 plus cot theta is 1 minus 1 upon sin theta means sin 45 will be 1 upon root 2. See here also cosec 45 is root 2 and cot 45 is 1. So on further solving this, it will be equals to 1 upon root 2 plus 1 minus root 2. Now rationalizing this first term, it will be equals to root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1 minus root 2. On further solving, you can see it is a plus b and a minus b. So it will be root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 square minus 1 square minus root 2. Root 2 square minus 1 square is root 2 only. So it will be root 2 minus 1 minus root 2. See, the denominator is 1 only because root 2 square is 2 and 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 only. So again root 2 and root 2 will be cancelled. It will be equal to minus 1. You can see that x is equal to 1. So since the value is minus 1 means it is equals to minus of x. So the correct option here is minus of x, which is option number A. Next question is, what is 2 sine power 6 theta plus 2 cos power 6 theta minus 3 sine power 4 theta minus 3 cos power 4 theta equal to? Here also you can see that all the options are in the numeric form, but there is a concept that whenever we see sine theta and cos theta together and there is a straight line, then we take always theta 0 or 90 degree. So let us take here theta is equal to 0. So when theta is 0, sine 0 is 0. So this term will be 0 plus cos 0 is 1. So it will be 2 into 1 and 1 power 6 is 1 only, minus again sine 0 is 0. So it will be 0 again, minus 3 into cos 0 is 1. 1 power 4 will be 1. So it will be equals to 2 minus 3, which is minus 1. So the correct value of this given expression is minus 1, which is option number A here. The main concept was that whenever we see sine theta and cos theta together and there is a straight line, then we always take theta 0 or 90 degree. You can take any, you will get the same answer. Next question is, what is the minimum value of 3600 sec square theta plus 121 cosec square theta, where theta lies between 0 and pi by 2? It is a very important question. This kind of question always comes in the exam, and there is a very simple concept behind it. We know this form: a sec square theta plus b cosec square theta is always equals to under root of a plus under root of b whole square. This is the minimum value for this given form. If we see this form, then the minimum value is always under root of a plus under root of b whole square. So on comparing the given question, a is 3600 and b is 121. So minimum value will be under root of 3600 plus 121 and the whole square. So under root of 3600 is 60 plus under root of 121 is 11 whole square. So it will be 71 whole square. Now you can see all the options. See, 70 whole square is 4900 because 7 into 7 is 49. We have 71. So the value should be near 4900. So out of all the options, the value which is near 4900 is 5041. So we can say that 71 square is 5041. So the correct option is option number D here. All these are the small tricks that you can use to solve the questions. I hope it is clear to you. Next question is, what is under root of 1 plus sine theta upon cos theta whole square plus cos theta upon 1 plus sine theta whole square minus 2 equal to? Here also situation is given that theta lies between 0 and pi by 2. So we can take any value of theta, but be careful about the options. You can see that here there is tan and cot. Here also there is tan and cot. We cannot take 45 because we know that tan is equals to cot. So if we take theta is equal to 45, then it will be very confusing for us to choose the correct option. So let us take theta equals to 30 or 60 degree. So let us take theta equal to 30. So this value will be equals to under root of 1 plus sine 30 is 1 by 2 upon cos 30 is root 3 by 2 whole square plus cos 30 is root 3 by 2 upon 1 plus sine 30 is 1 by 2 whole square minus 2. On further solving this, it will be equals to under root of 3 by 2 upon root 3 by 2 whole square plus root 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 whole square minus 2. This 2 and 2 will be cancelled. This 2 and 2 will be also cancelled. Now you can see this, it is in under root and the value is 3 by root 3. So 3 by root 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 upon root 3. This root 3 and root 3 will be cancelled. So remaining will be root 3. So under root of root 3 whole square plus again second term have root 3 upon 3. Root 3 upon 3 can be written as root 3 upon root 3 into root 3. This root and root will be cancelled. So it will be 1 by root 3. So it will be 1 by root 3 whole square minus 2. Further solving, it will be equals to 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 2, which is equals to under root of 1 plus 1 by 3, which is equals to 2 by root 3. This is the value when theta equals to 30. Now let us look at the options. The options are in the form of tan theta and cot theta. We know that tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3, but we have 2 by root 3. It means that it will be 2 tan 30, means it will be 2 tan theta. So the correct option here is option number C, which is 2 tan theta. I hope this question is clear to you.